Nice. And with that, Toast series, I believe the name is what is this? The world's strongest rear guard. In fact, not just the regular rear guard, the world's strongest rear guard, also known in Japanese as Sekai Saikyou no Kouei, Meikyuukoku no Shinjin Tansakusha. Right.
I love Meikyuus.
Yeah, the Labyrinth. We've always loved Labyrinth Isekais, but
Yeah,
this
also
is
known as the world's strongest rearguard, Labyrinth country's novice seeker.
yes, this is done by Maho Film. I believe it is a light novel original adapted by Maho Film Studios. All right, so
Yeah, fun fact, I was supposed to cover a better series than this, but then I forgot that series existed until I
yeah,
looked at my history, and I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to cover this one, but then I remembered rearguard, so I'm like, whatever. So it's too late
yeah,
to
okay.
change now.
This is the third lowest rated series on Mall, by the way, for the season.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
What's the first?
The lowest rated is the Dogakobo series,
Which one is that?
Mebius Dust.
No, I was about to say. You realize one of our series that we're also covering is also
Maybe it's yeah.
like
Yeah.
is
Uh,
Kobo. Is like dark the series Dark is covering is also Kobo. I was like, what?
Oh, true, true,
Yeah. I was like,
wait,
Jesus
what series?
Christ.
Mebius Dust.
I thought it was
Yeah, the
Mobius
Mebius
Dust.
dust is
No,
Is
bro,
that
it's Mebius.
I think it's EME. Yeah, that's why.
okay? Then
But
what's the
anyways,
second word? What's the second lowest?
Um,
it's probably some other isekai kind of thing, right?
it's
Again, I guess.
Saved by the Ice Cold Princess Embrace. I think this is one
Yeah,
of
yeah,
those
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
motion comic
down.
ones. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah. But anyways,
So yeah.
Toast, rear
So
guard.
so how do you think he got isekai? It's an
Got hit in
isekai
the
series.
head
So
by a soccer ball.
that's
You're
right.
gonna got hit in the head by a truck. I was like, Jesus
He got
Christ.
killed. Oh, he was on a bus with a bunch of other people, and he got killed.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay,
Apparently, when you
unfortunate.
die, you get isekai,
Mm-hmm.
True.
and you
As you
get
do.
Known
sent to
fact.
you get sent to the Labyrinth City.
Okay.
Yeah,
And so he got isekai.
yeah. And then the first thing that they said was like, okay, you got isekai, go to the guild and register your job because now you live in
Yep.
the isekai now. Literally, that's it. And it's like
Okay.
that's they're really pretty much hand waving the whole isekai thing. It's like, okay, you're dead. Now go to the guild and register your class. Think really hard about what you want to be. Do you want to be a seeker or was it what's the other thing? A supporter? Uh, sure. Yeah. By the way, he got killed when going to a ski trip. Does that mean anything? No,
No.
not really.
Mm.
So he got
Yeah,
reincarnated
everything
to.
before is irrelevant. Yeah.
So apparently, everyone that dies goes to the Labyrinth country when they get isekai. And I'm like, okay. And then pretty much he goes to the guild and he's like, oh, hey, there's some schoolgirls that are also here that got reincarnated. And they're like, oh, they picked their class or whatnot. That doesn't really matter much. You could pretty much pick any class or whatever. And then when Arihiko Atabe comes up to the guild, she's like, tell me about the classes. And they talk about the classes. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, what's the difference between, was it a vanguard and a rear guard? And it was some weird, like, it was something like, oh, the rear guard is the one who supports the the front guard or something like that.
The rear guard is the person in the back.
Yeah, and then they support the players and whatever. And then the guild lady's like, oh, pick your class. And then he's like, I'm not feeling comfortable with with all these rear guard classes like a priest, a wizard, or a sniper, or all that. So I'll just write whatever. I'll just write rear guard as my class. It's because
Okay.
he's like, oh well, I'll let this is the job system pick for me. And then when he writes weird rear guard, strange letters appear, and the guild lady's like, what the heck does this mean? And they're like, I don't know. I guess you're a rear guard now. But do you know what happens, Spire?
What?
It turns out he is the rear guard now. He is the
Okay.
strongest support character in the world because he's
Wow.
the definitive rear guard.
So
That's
do you
that's
mind if I
literally
take
it.
a real quick tangent?
But
So when you know how like you also reviewed a series before that was like the greatest talker or whatever, and then he ended up being like a kind of like a bard kind of archetype, right? So
yeah.
is he same kind of like he's limited to kind of buffing stuff, or is he just like out there just doing everything? What's how's this?
Let me.
What's his role?
What do I remember his skills?
Hmm?
Uh, sure. I guess I don't know how to quantify his skills in a class just yet because he is the rear guard. He has a lot of AOE buffs
Hmm.
and he supports the frontline characters and he has like mostly defensive skills.
Okay,
So
so it's mostly kind of like doing like shield, like
yeah,
yeah, like
I
Reinhardt and
guess yeah.
Overwatch kind of stuff like that.
I
Yeah.
don't play. Sorry, I don't play Overwatch. Near what's the equivalent in Marvel Rivals?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, sure, maybe.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like, and then here's your favorite part, Spire. And
What?
he's like, "Oh, you wanted to become a dungeon seeker with just as a rear guard? We can't have that. Let's buy you a slave."
I mean,
Classic,
why
classic.
not?
This is just what happens to Isekai. It's
Let's buy a slave to have as your vanguard. And guess what kind of
yeah.
slave he buys?
As all Japanese people
An
know,
elf.
democracies are bad, but slavery is good. So that's just how it works.
You're close. You're close. You're close. It's not near.
Some kind of demi-human.
Hell yeah, near. It's always a
Yeah, of
demi-human. He buys a
course.
Cat ears,
demi-human
cat or
slave named
fox ears. Some ears.
a lizard man named
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Telesia, something like that. And fun fact, near. You know this is a labyrinth dungeon, all right? So so if you die in the dungeon, guess what happens?
You respawn.
Yeah,
Because why
guess what?
not?
You respawn as a demi-human. That's I don't know. It's weird, isn't it?
Why?
I don't know. Apparently, if you die in the dungeon and you somehow get resurrected, you gain parts. You gain the non-human parts of whatever killed you. So
What do you mean
apparently,
by the non-human parts of whatever killed you? Like,
so Teresia died. Now she's a lizard man. So I guess she got killed by some sort of lizard.
oh, okay.
And then like there's some dude who died to a beetle. So now he's like a beetle man. That's cool.
Hmm.
And then, like, if you die to orcs or goblins, you turn to a goblin man or an orc man. That thing. And don't you
When
know?
you say Goblin Man, is it like half and half kind of thing, or like, I don't really?
It's furry rules. You gain the parts of them.
It's just like a human man, but he's green.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, like for like Teresia, whatever. She's the mass chick, whatever. Oh, did you have the picture? I forgot the picture. Most of her traits, she's got a lizard tail. Like that's about it. Maybe got lizard
I
hand.
will say that that's like a little bit more of an interesting twist, at least than a lot of the other isekais.
Is
I will
inspired.
say.
Don't you know if you die in the dungeon, sometimes you become a ghoul. A ghoul is a
At least
demi-human.
better.
It's
At least
literally
it's better than if you die in the dungeon, you die in real life kind of business. You know what I mean?
is inspired. I don't know. The
Yes.
whole trope of if you die in a dungeon and you come back as like non-human and you want revenge and whatnot, it's kind of
Is that a trope?
it's
Is it like a?
yeah. Like remember that one series where the dude died, he got eaten by a dragon and became a skeleton man, and he's trying
Not
to become
really.
human again. That was one of the series I did. That was also Labyrinth.
Sure.
And then like in wizardry, the newest wizardry, you die, you become a ghoul, and your whole quest is become human, all that kind of thing.
I mean,
It's a
that's fairly um standard, right? Where it's like
it-
you're like regaining your humanity or whatever. But the whole thing of
if you
like
near if you die in Dark Souls, what do you become?
hollow.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
how do you become a human again? After
You
death.
consume humanity.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally it's a tried and true trope. It's not really new. Anyway,
I guess.
yeah. And then so like if you're a demi-human, you don't have rights because you suck. You died, so you're a slave and whatnot, and you got slave markers and whatnot. But apparently there's a special cathedral you can go to restore your humanity. Oh, does that sound familiar, near?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, it's pretty like normal for like a dungeon labyrinth thing kind of thing.
Hmm.
So basically, the whole I guess Atabe's main goal is, oh hey, this slave girl that I bought, I'm gonna travel to the deepest depths of the dungeon and make money so I can turn her into a human. I think that's like the main plot of the series that I remember so far.
But the general flow of the anime is just standard episodic or mini
It's
arc
and
based dungeon crawling, right?
they're just fighting dungeon shit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Most of the plot is, oh hey, we got skills and we spam skills and we use them,
Yeah.
and then when they name their skills, the kanji for the skill appears, and then they do it. I'm like, okay, it's not even that
Oh.
good. Why
Oh.
like
Yeah.
why what is
Okay.
it? It's not SFX. It's not sound effects. What's the thing where the text appears on the screen?
Well,
What's the word?
I know what you're talking about, but it's like, yeah, I forget the word too.
VFX? Is it VFX?
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Well,
And
it's a form of VFX.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. So like yeah, all right. And then he has other party members. Funnily enough, they're all women. I wonder why.
Probably a coincidence.
And
Yeah.
what's funny, apparently no matter how you die, you apparently get sent to the Labyrinth country for some reason, or maybe it's just Japan, because one of his party members, spoiler, is his former boss of the Black Company, and she goes like, "Oh hey, you went on that ski trip? Cool. I died at home, and suddenly I'm here." And I'm like, "Okay, that's really dumb. That's a really dumb subplot. She should have also died on the ski trip, so it'd like make more sense. But she just randomly died at home, and now she's here. I don't like that." Well, yeah. So her, and then
Oh,
yeah. So her class, she's a Valkyrie, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then so there's some other characters. Should I name them all? No, whatever.
no, it's fine. I mean,
No.
it seems pretty
They're all
standard, I think.
women. There's a shrine maiden, there's a
Surprise.
swordsman, and whatever. Yeah,
Mhm.
sure. And that's about it. I would say the overarching plot is they're trying to gain experience and love and gain money so that they can return Teresiere human, I think.
Mhm.
I think that's the
Although, I
main
mean,
plot.
that's just like the general kind of backdrop, but yeah, it's like,
Yeah, yeah. All right. Audio visuals. This
yeah.
is produced by Maho Film.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Okay. Near, don't you love Maho Film? They did Blue
Wow.
Miburo. Didn't you love that one?
I don't even remember if I watched that one.
Oh, you did watch Miburo. It's the it was the
It's
Shinsengumi related
Shinsengumi.
series. Yeah, related series, right? I think you reviewed it, right?
Did I? I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Blue
I don't remember.
the Blue Wolves Amiibo, right? The it's
Maybe. I mean, it looks like something I would have
Blue
reviewed.
Wolves of Mibu? Don't you mean the
Yeah.
Wolf of Mibu?
You know?
yeah.
That
I'm pretty sure you covered it,
that's like,
but I
how'd you
think
miss
you
that
gave it
one?
a slightly positive review. I don't think you gave it a negative review for sure because you usually like these unless they completely like shit the bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but but yeah, Mahou Films is
Oh yeah,
relatively
yeah.
decent, I think.
What else did they do? Oh, they did Osan VR MMO. That's a good one.
Yeah.
100 Man, Standing on a Million Lives. That's Oh, they did Leodale. So,
that was,
oh, Uchinoko,
That's such a
Kamitachi.
throwback.
There's quite a few isekais on here that are. Mm, oh, and then there's level 1 unique skill. That one sucks.
They started out with what is it? Uchi, what is it?
Uchinoko. For my daughter's sake,
Yeah,
I'll defeat the demon lord.
yeah,
That was good.
Uchinoko.
So, for like most of these are rated 6.7s. 6.7, 6.7. Is that good in here?
not really.
6 is not great.
Yeah,
Six. What
Yeah,
about
7
6
is
is
like
not
6
great.
okay.
What about
No, yeah,
6.96?
That's like middle. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
standard.
Leodale's pretty good.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And then yeah, so it's pretty good. I mean, is it? It's fine. Sure. I have no wrong qualms about it. I
what would you
guess.
rate it?
Well, what do you mean? The visuals? They're
Well,
okay.
okay.
Whatever. Never mind. And then the opening theme is licensed by Red Hair Rosie. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I haven't heard of them either. They're probably just some J-pop,
More
J-rock group,
kawaii?
I'm guessing.
What? Heart Shaped Devil 2. I don't
Yeah,
know.
rock band.
Yeah, they're okay. And then the ending is Owara na yoru no mamorikata. Something about what is that? What does that translate to as fire?
How to Protect an Unending Night, I think.
Yeah, unending night. I'll get it. By
Yeah.
Inner Journey. Who is Inner Journey?
They're probably again another J-pop group. Usually, a lot of these like J-pop groups out of Tokyo, uh, do tend to take on these like side jobs and stuff like that using
A rock band featuring Sarah Kamoshita and Shu Honda. I don't know who these are.
yeah,
They're
they're
not.
probably
They're not.
just a standard
I
J-pop
looked
J-rock
up
group.
Inner Journey. I just got Journey. I'm like, I know who Journey is. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then I guess I'll go to the voice actors. For some reason, this is a pretty star-studded cast.
Yeah, I
Ata,
saw that list. I was like, it's very a lot of veterans.
so yeah, we got Atabe. He's the main character. He's a 30-year-old businessman. He's voiced by
Yoshisuke Matsuoka, none
yeah, you know
other.
who he is? That's right. He's
The black beater, the lonely beater.
no, he's who's Bell Cranial? Is that his name?
Oh yeah, from Damachi. You're talking about Damachi, right?
Bell Cranial. Yeah, that's right. He's all that guy's also a dungeon seeker, by the way. And then he I guess Teresia is voiced by Koga Aoi, even though she doesn't really talk because she's a lizard man.
Mhm.
So they lost their humanity and are basically unable to talk. And then his superior, her name's Igarashi Kyoka. His boss is voiced by Nakamura Sakura. Who is this? I don't know who this is. Who is this?
Nakamura Sakura. She did
Name-
Raknera, the Spider Girl in Monster Mamusu.
Really?
Yes.
What's this one? Sexual harassment. What is this? Sexual harassment.
Ryu.
Shingara Sekai wa Sukue. I don't remember that. Who's Iroha? I'm looking at the list of mains. Girls in Panzer.
Yeah.
Akebi Sasaki. I don't know this. King's Raid.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
mostly she's mostly done supporting, but she's done quite a lot of them.
yeah. Oh, Ragnar. I guess is probably the best one. Yeah. That like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And then Hayami Sari is another character.
Yeah.
Uh, this is the priestess that was also on the same bus as Atabe. Hayami Saori. Wasn't she in Sao? Was she the dead girl in Sao? Yes,
I
it
forget.
was
She definitely did
Tatsu.
a
Yeah,
thing
she's
in
the dead
yeah,
girl.
Sword Art Online. Yeah,
Don't you remember that whole side quest in SAO where she died?
like there is like that period of time with like Sword Art Online, Mahoka, stuff like that. She was in like every series. It was kind of silly. So,
And then yeah, there's Kaede Hondo, who is
uh-huh.
Masaki Nito, another person who died on the same bus and is also in his party. No, whatever. Who is Hondo Kaede? Name one role.
I forget. She like the thing is like Honda Kaede
She
does like a lot
chick
of
from
stuff, but
Zombie
I
Man
always keep
Saga.
forgetting.
Who's the chick that
What?
got hit by the bus or by the
What?
car?
In what
Zombieland
Zombieland
Saga.
Saga?
Yeah, she got
Is
hit.
that
She's
because
the main character who got hit by
Main
like a
girl, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the main
Sakura or
girl.
whatever. Yeah, and then there's Sakamoto Maya for a mysterious character. Chigo Saito as
Mhm.
another mysterious character. Yeah, like you guys suck. I know all of these voices. It's a pretty
Yeah,
star-studded
they're all
cast. I don't know
veterans, straight
why.
up. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why. Not for this one. Yeah, I already talked about the whole plot. Like, oh, they're just trying to survive in this world because they've got Isekai, and they're like surprisingly okay with it, I guess. But maybe that's the mental fortitude needed to become a seeker,
Okay.
I guess, because a
That's
dungeon seeker, whatever, instead of support.
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
What else? So, like overall, this series, eh, it's pretty meh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
pretty meh. Like,
What rating would you give it?
it's pretty straightforward with like, oh, we're dungeon seekers and we're gonna do dungeon stuff, and most of the episodes is about dungeon stuff. Like, and it's a lot of. Do I want to say there's not a lot of world? Well, I guess there's a lot of world building considering they talk about the dungeon and like all the mechanics, and there's a lot of talk about like oh how the game mechanics work and like oh this thing is like I have this skill, and then if I fill my SP, I get a what's it called like a morale boost. What do they call it? Uh, some sort of like I guess limit break, whatever. And my limit break does this and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, morale discharge. That's what it's called. Your
That's
break's
just
called
like a
morale
buff,
discharge.
right? It's just like another Bard skill, right? Like
Well, and
what are
like
we talking about
each
here?
class has a different morale discharge that they can
Mhm.
do, and I'm like, okay. So there's a lot of talk about the game mechanics, but like normally that would be interesting, but the story is not that great, which supports that.
Mhm.
Like most of the characters are not really that interesting. I don't know why. Like I even
I
like
mean, the setup is already not that interesting. Also, like let's be very real
I think
here.
I think a lot of it had potential to be interesting. That like oh
Uh-huh.
hey like I said mentioned they go in a lot of detail into like describing the world and like how each skill works. So
Oh,
there's a
okay.
lot of I want to say there's a lot of meticulous thought about all the game mechanics and how they affect it. It's kind of like what's the other MMO series that alongside SAO? I'm blanking on that. Uh, the one with a really cool intro.
Gate, not gate. Um,
No,
Log Horizon.
yeah, kind of Log Horizon s ish, like what the
Mm.
way the gaming works,
Right, 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 right.
but not done as well. Because, like I said, like when they do their skills,
Hmm.
it's like, oh, I'm gonna name the skill, and then the VFX appears, and then I do the skill, and then I'm like, okay, that's it. It's
Oh,
pretty
okay. So
lackluster
it's
with
like
like the
the actual.
pretty lackluster with the delivery, and like not even
Right.
showing health bars and whatnot on the enemies. Like
I
Sao
I can
didn't
get
even
that. Yeah.
do the VFX when they activate a skill, but you can tell it happened. Like their swords glowed, and then they did the thing, and they with the health bars. So it's like Sao didn't show. So it's like not as good as how they did it with Sao or Log Horizon, and it's kind of bumming me out, my man. Heck, it's even it's like maybe one or two steps down even from Shield Knight this series, because that one has a lot of like special effects when they do their skill, and like here's the status screen and whatnot. I mean, they show the status screen a lot with the characters because like they hold up their smartphone. It's like, here's a skill description of what this thing is doing, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to read all that. I don't want to read all that. Just do more with the visual storytelling of like game mechanics rather than just reading. Like they're just showing it on screen with like text, and I'm like, I don't know. There's something the way they're doing it. It's not really hitting my fancy. What
Right, right,
else?
right.
So, so like overall, it's not that good. Like right now. Yeah. So yeah. Um. Overall, I guess it's kind of a disappointment because this is a series that I was looking forward to. The manga's okay, but the way they're doing it is just not my cup of tea for some reason. And here I looked at the score, 5.75. That is pretty low.
It's pretty bad.
That is pretty low. Probably because it's so lackluster or whatnot.